All right, we got March 25th, 2025. This is my review of reading Joshua chapter 10, 11, and then it gets into chapter 12, verses 1 through 6. This is a lot about the victory that Israel describes the victories that Israel has over its enemies. The enemies try to come against them, but God defeats them all. God gives them the victory. And I was thinking about this. What they destroyed all of them, the whole of the town, destroyed everything and everything living. They destroyed it, and that was the command of God. And how does that fit? And what are we supposed to learn from that? Because that's not the God that I'm thinking of, as far as wanting none to perish and all who call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. And I think that's it. All who call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. We see the Gershonites yesterday had made a treaty. They kind of tricked Joshua into believing they would come from a faraway land and were trying to make peace with them when they were actually very close. They protected themselves. They called on the Lord. And they feared God. They feared what God had to do. Whereas the rest of them, there was no fear of God. They said, "Well, man, let's get together. Let's see what we can do to overcome this. Let's fight against that God. Their God can't be any stronger than our God." They resisted God. They fought God, and they did detestable things. The detestable things are forgivable if there's repentance and there's a desire to follow the one true God, but I think that's the difference here. That's what we need to understand, is God is just, completely and utterly just, and he would not allow something like this to happen to a just people. These people that are coming against the Israelites, they're purposely trying to come against God. They see what God has done through them, and they still think that their power can be enough. But also, what we can see is that the power of God to be able to overcome the situations that are seemingly impossible, God provides the way. Over and over again, we see that, especially when yesterday the sin of Achan was enough to cause them a lack of victory, cause them defeat. The Israelites were defeated because of the sin of Achan. One man's sin, one man's greed and cover-up went against what God specifically told them not to do. And that caused the Israelites defeat until they cleared that sin out. When they were all together in unity and all together in obedience, God gave them great victory. And something to be considered. I guess that's the lesson today.